In the mortgage industry, you will use a lot of forms. One of those forms is the Uniform Residential Loan Application, also known as the 1003. There are 9 sections to the loan application, and we will go through each one now. Section 1. Borrower Information. Section 1 has 5 subsections. The first subsection, 1A, is Personal Information. This includes information from the borrower like their full name, social security number, and marital status. Subsection 1B, Current Employment, Self-Employment, and Income. This section asks the borrower for their employer or business name, as well as their position and monthly income. Remember, once your application goes to underwriting, they will verify all the information, so make it as accurate as possible. Subsection 1D, Complete Information for Previous Employment, Self-Employment, and Income. This section asks borrowers for their past 2 years of employment and income if applicable. If the borrower has worked at their current employer for longer than 2 years, you can check the Does Not Apply box on this section. Subsection 1E, Income from Other Sources. If the borrower is getting income from Social Security, real estate investments, or retirement accounts, you will fill this section out as accurately as possible. Section 2. Financial Information, Assets and Liabilities. Section 2 has 4 subsections. We will go through each one individually. Subsection 2A, Assets. This section asks you to list the borrower's bank accounts, retirement accounts, and other accounts. It will ask the account type and the cash or market value. Subsection 2B, Other Assets and Credits. Includes all other assets and credits. The assets could be from real estate or unsecured borrowed funds. It will ask you for the asset type as well as the cash or market value. Subsection 2C, Liabilities. This is the section where you will list out all the borrower's current monthly debts, car payments, credit cards, other loans, etc. This section will help you determine if the borrower has the ability to repay the loan. Subsection 2D, Other Liabilities and Expenses. As covered in Section 2C, this part of the loan application will ask you to list if the borrower owes any money for child support, alimony, etc. Section 3, Financial Information, Real Estate. This section asks you to list all of the borrower's properties that they own. Each subsection is for an additional property. Only fill out this section if applicable to the borrower. If they do live in a home currently, they will need to list that home as their current residence. Section 4, Loan and Property Information. This section asks about the loan's purpose and the property the borrower wants to purchase or refinance. The section will ask you for the full loan amount and will verify if this home will be for a purchase, refinance, or investment property. Section 5, Declarations. This section asks the borrower specific questions about the property, funding, and past financial history. The borrower must fill out this section completely and truthfully. Section 6, Acknowledgements and Agreements. This section tells borrowers about their legal obligations when they sign the application. Please ask the borrowers to read through this section. As a mortgage loan originator, it is your responsibility to know everything that is in this section just in case a borrower has a question. Section 7, Military Service. This section asks the borrower if they have served in the military. Have the borrower answer truthfully. Section 8, Demographic Information. This section asks about the borrower's ethnicity, sex, and race. Remember, as a loan originator, if the borrower refuses to answer these questions, you must make your best guess off of visual observation and the surname of the borrower. Section 9, Loan Originator Information. This section is where you, the loan originator, fills out the correct information, including which company you work for and your NMLS ID number. At the bottom, you will sign your name indicating you took the application. This is a basic overview of the Uniform Residential Loan Application issued to be live starting January 2021. If you would like to learn more, please visit Fannie Mae's website.